What's up everybody, Blackjack Eagle here, and today I'm doing something a little different, and I'm doing the backstory or lore of the Sg09r, also known as the Silver Ghost 9mm handgun. The gun that not only defined a generation of Resident Evil fans, but a gun that is on the front cover of Resident Evil 4 and is owned by our Bingo 11 pal, Leon Scott Kennedy.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
When it comes to pistols in the beginning of Resident Evil games, they typically suck big fat BP, and you can't compensate at all unless if you have a Magnum. The same can be said about wearing rubbers. Nah, I'm joking. The Sg09r is lackluster at first, seeing you do more damage throwing them hands and feet instead of shooting them, but once you get the exclusive upgrade and mount a laser on the Sg09r, it gets kind of OP because you do 5 times the amount of critical damage than normal guns. But enough of me procrastinating. Now let's get into the video, shall we? Similar to my Fallout gun lore videos where we try to figure out XYZ answers by asking ourselves and figuring out where did the gun come from and how did it get customized and how did said character obtain it. This time around it's a little different because we have a how and why Leon's SG9 was created compared to my Fallout gun lore videos, where we try to figure it out. And the main reason why Leon's gun or Silver Ghost 9mm handgun was made was because of a nightmare that haunts him, and that changed him forever. Before Leon was this badass women pulling agent we see in Resident Evil 4, Leon was a part of the Raccoon City Police Department as a rookie. It was a day before the events of the Raccoon City incident where Leon had an argument or fight with his girlfriend, which led to him being a day late in the events. As much as I know how it feels, I gotta say, to make a woman laugh, you have to jump through a lot of hoops and find a sweet spot. But to make a man laugh, all you have to say is women.
Women.
Enter the Raccoon City incident that took place during Resident Evil 2, where Leon witnessed many tragedies of his fellow police comrades get killed, eaten, or turned into zombies. Things you would only see in a horror movie. This would haunt him for the rest of his life. He even had to deal with somebody that was dear to him, who was Marvin Brana. This very man was famous for giving him his knife.
No, I am not the priority here.
Lieutenant, I'm not just gonna leave you here.
I'm giving you an order, rookie. You save yourself first. I'd come with you, but I'd just slow you down. Now, you'll need this.
I can't take him.
Stop. And don't make my mistake. If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate. You take it out, or you run. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Now, Marvin told Leon to shoot one of those things, uniform or not, and do not hesitate because he unfortunately suffered from the same exact thing.
Sorry.
We could see the same exact knife passed down to Leon from Marvin in the Resident Evil 4 remake. We examined the combat knife closely. It reads as follows: a weapon suited for close encounters. It has been Leon's go-to since receiving it during his time at the RPD. We could tell this is indeed Marvin's knife that was passed down to Leon, because the handle is worn to crap, as in it's been swung around a couple of times and gripped very tightly, and the blade still has traces of blood on it, as in it's been used, but it hasn't been cleaned off very much, but it's been smeared, as in somebody just grabbed a rag and just smeared the blood all over the blade. So this is indeed Marvin's original knife. If you're wondering what happened to Marvin, this is what happened.
Marvin! Oh no. Damn it! I'll stop this, Lieutenant. I promise.
Leon also witnessed the death of Robert Kendo, who was Joseph Kendo's brother, and together they made the legendary Samurai Edge Beretta 92s we see Jill Valentine and other STARS members using. The Samurai Edge Beretta 92s being custom only for the STARS and Special Tactics and Rescue Service Team, which was a special branch of police similar to a SWAT team in real life, only for the Raccoon Police Department, or RPD for short. However, as to not get off track, Leon witnessed the death of Robert Kendo when Leon found out about his daughter being infected, and Robert not having a wife anymore and his daughter dying a slow and eventual death, decided to shoot himself with his own shotgun. Despite all these unfortunate deaths and tragedies, Leon managed to pull himself through the Raccoon City incident, even with it being nuked, with him alongside Claire and Sherry. And after these events, Leon and Sherry were located by the US government, and Leon took a deal with the US government to become an agent to keep Sherry safe. This was his own words.
It's a day I'll never forget. The cop inside me died that day. And that night, Raccoon City was wiped out, thanks to the bioweapons created by Umbrella. Somehow I made it out, but too many others weren't so lucky. I was asked later to join a top-secret government program. Not that I had a choice. The training, punishing missions, nearly killed me. But at least I kept my mind off everything. If I could just forget what happened that night, the pain, even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.
In between these events, Leon had to go to San Francisco, California to not only visit Joseph Kendo, Robert Kendo's brother, but to pick up his new government service weapon for Leon's new mission to rescue the president's daughter, Ashley Graham. At Leon's own request, he could choose whatever handgun he wanted. A Samurai Edge Beretta 92 similar to the STARS is what he wanted, but Joseph Kendo flat out denied him, saying,
"No way, fat."
No, I'm joking. Joseph Kendo said while the Samurai Edge was a great gun, and it was just a popular firearm that anyone could use, he claimed, the ultimate tactical gun does not need a base gun, and he decided to give Leon something we all know and love, and that was better than the Samurai Edge. Joseph Kendo decided to give Leon the Sg09r, or the Silver Ghost 9mm handgun we see in the beginning of Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 4 Remake. In Resident Evil 4 Remake, the Sg09r is heavily based off of the HK-USP match model, but in the original game, it's based off of multiple different firearms, 3 counting. Those 3 guns would be the HK-USP, and then the Ruger P85, and then last but not least, the Smith & Wesson Sigma. In a statement by Ryomura Joshin, one of Resident Evil 4's weapons developers, he stated that the handgun takes the HK-USP's threaded barrel, frame, trigger, and slide stop. From the Smith & Wesson Sigma, it borrows a slide, mags, and magwell. And from the Ruger P85, it takes the external hammer, iron sights, and grits with horizontal serrations. With the only original features with a stainless steel slide with vertical serrations, checkered front and back straps, and wooden handles mixed in with the Ruger P85 grits for better grip and comfort, and last but not least, ghostly skull medallions on the handles. No wonder why Leon likes this gun, it's completely and utterly custom.
Motherfucker, please, look, my shit is custom.
As to why Leon named his handgun the Silver Ghost, that's because of the aforementioned backstory of Resident Evil 2. Leon named it the Silver Ghost to match his view of himself, a spirit pulled out of his body. Whether you were running around Resident Evil 4,
Hasta luego.
or starting the remake, we cannot help but admire the Silver Ghost 9mm handgun that Leon owns. I almost forgot, don't forget to like and smash that subscribe button if you managed to land an S or 100% completion with the 1A challenge in the Resident Evil 4 remake for the shooting gallery. As for where Leon's Sg09r or Silver Ghost 9mm handgun is at after the events of Resident Evil 4, which took place in the year 2004, it was supposed to come back and be used by Chris in Resident Evil 5, but it was cut from the game. But the last time we see Leon using the Silver Ghost 9mm handgun is during the Harvardville airport incident that took place in 2005, and that was shown in the animated Resident Evil movie Resident Evil Degeneration.
Anyone, without exception. In all cases, the people that are bitten become infected themselves and go on to attack others. The only way to stop the spread of infection is to destroy the infectee's brains.
Destroy their brains?
Shoot them in the head.
But I will not spoil the movie or the Resident Evil 4 original or remake games, not only for time's sake reasons, but so you guys can still enjoy the remake and the original game, if you have not played them at all. Same as watching the movie Resident Evil Degeneration, which I would recommend to watch. Anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment in the comment section below on what you guys thought of the video, or give me suggestions if you want me to do more Resident Evil content or ideas, if you have any. And last but not least, don't forget to check out my social media in the link in the description below, everybody. Anyways, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out, everyone.